Hi, John Wales here, and again I'm at Playa Flamenca because that's where I live. It's a beautiful afternoon here on the Costa Blanca. It's late in the evening, around about 8:30, and what have we got? We got palm trees, we got beaches, which you expect, and the other thing we got a lot of here is construction, and today's video is going to be about construction. And if I just show you what's in the background here, if I advance, even behind me now as I'm talking, you'll be able to see two cranes all the way back there, down in Punta Prima, building. There's building everywhere. So let's go from here up onto Playa Flamenca and show you what we got going on up there. If you haven't been to Playa Flamenca for a while, I think you're going to be surprised. Next to Mercadona, where there used to be a car park, now, if I turn the camera around, it's going to be an enormous complex. Practically a whole village called Flamenca Village, comprising of thousands of properties, swimming pools and all the other amenities you'd expect to get with such an operation. And just to try and give you a little bit of scale on how big this site is actually going to be, it really is an entire village. And if I can just slowly start to zoom in, just to try and give it some kind of context, it just goes on and on. There's going to be many thousands of places. And I'm sure that when it's finished, it's going to look great. And it'll bring in more people, more visitors, more residents, more taxis, more of the same. Here I am at my second location. Different day, different shirt, and today it's pretty darn hot. Over there we've got a row of commercials, and those comprise of, hang on, I forgot about this, anything about this video you like, give me a thumbs up. Better still, you can always subscribe and hit this notification bell and you get all of my up and coming videos. Where was I? Oh yeah, over there we've got a load of commercials. It's concertos, Pablo's, there's a small shop, Clark's Bar, hairdressers and El Gato. They're very popular on Saturdays especially, because only down the road on a Saturday we've got Playa Flamenca Market, which is incredibly busy and incredibly popular. Now behind me, guess what? There's more commercials and more building work going on. It's endless, as I told you. This is a local school which is immense. And this bridge, which spans between Playa Flamenca and Los Dulces, goes right across the AP9, quite possibly one of the busiest motorways in Spain. If we hang around a few minutes, we might even see a car. Okay, as you can see here in the background is one of the places I filmed from a distance a bit earlier on. This is obviously going to be another huge estate here. It's going to bring in lots and lots more people, residents, and also holiday homes. Not always a bad thing. More people usually mean better services. We'll probably have better roads, even more continuity with things like water and electricity, more access with things like optic fibre for your broadband, which has just become a boom over the past few years here. More importantly to the government, it'll bring in more taxes. More taxes, obviously they're going to pay for more schools, more police, more hospitals, all the kinds of things that we take for granted. You don't get them unless you pay taxes. Let's move on to another site. Well, this is my third and final location for this short video on building going on here in the Playa Flamenca area. I'm roughly a mile away from the last place that I was at. If you know the area at all, I'm at the top end of Dream Hills, quite close to the Aldi that was recently opened a few years ago, and the big Chinese shop up on the motorway bridge. Behind me you can see a partly constructed building, and I'm pretty sure this is one of the originals from around the 2008 mark, when we had that enormous worldwide crash. Companies went under and buildings got left partly constructed. Several years have gone by and the new companies took it over, and if you like, they've bought up all the old fixtures and fittings and are redoing them up. The footage you're seeing over the top are the new buildings and the new construction built around the old building, and they look pretty darn good. I think prices start at something like 145,000 upwards, which to me sounds like a good price. There's worse places you can live, and this is certainly a nice area to be in. You're a little bit rural, and at the same time got excellent access to the motorway, Torrevieja, Oruela Costa, San Miguel, all those kind of areas. And I'm just going to leave you here with a few pan shots of the other buildings around here. If there's anything you've enjoyed about this, you can subscribe, hit the notification bell, and you'll get all of my up and coming videos. Oh, and you can also give me a thumbs up, which would also be nice. Meanwhile, I think I'm going to go home and get myself a nice ice cold beer, because it's a bit warm at the moment, and there's flies all over the place, driving me mad. So, bye for now.